Heyo, this is going to be a guide on my Mercy gameplay and my thought process on what I did. So, I'm just trying to damage boost my Sojourn, because damage boosting Sojourn is good over Tracer. It's the better damage boost target, and playing up with my Monkey is not a good idea when there's boosted skin. I'd rather play where there's more cover, and my Life Weaver is pretty safe. I drop back down because I don't want the Widow to headshot me, because I know for a fact they're probably going to take high ground. I back off to a safer spot so I can heal the rest of my team when needed, and I continue to damage boost my Sojourn. I go a little up forward because I can, and keep them up through that. I keep looking behind me to make sure my Monkey and my Life Weaver are okay, because I need to focus on other than damage boosting. My Life Weaver seems okay. And I see my Monkey jump back. I get really confused on what to do there, so I just I can't see my Sojourn, and I don't really need to go back to Life Weaver until we start to lose the fight. As we regroup, I choose to take the safer route so I don't take as much damage. As you can see, how Life Weaver did take damage. That could have been a Widow headshot. So, luckily the Widow got nerfed. But you know. I go back to damage boosting my Sojourn while we regroup and try to find how to approach this fight. I try to keep behind as much cover as possible, using my GA as little as I really need to, because I don't want to get caught out. I try not to keep on my damage boost target too often. I see that Widow's there, I do not want to peek that, so I just hide. I question how many times their Tracer has died, because it's probably been way too many for their own good. I go and Valk, and probably wasn't the best Valk, but I try to keep my Monkey alive when I can, and hope he doesn't die. Meanwhile, our Tracer comes back, and I try to keep our Life Weaver alive as well. I damage boost a little until I find my Sojourn, and then I go to damage boost Sojourn. My Weaver pulls my Monkey in, so I help him kill. Because he was solo, he could have gotten one shot easily. Go back to damage boosting Sojourn, looking behind me to make sure everything's okay. You know, that's always a good thing. I don't really know what to do here, considering I cannot see anyone other than my Weaver, and I just go to them back to the front. Damage to my Sojourn, honestly, should not be playing this far up. But I don't care. Eventually we back up. Eventually. I just keep them up here. It was a good payoff. Continue damage boosting. I did see when I pressed tab that they swapped to Cassidy and Reaper, so I need to play according. Cassidy is a lot more dangerous than Reaper. And I also think that Monkey is probably not the best idea. I back up with my Sojourn and try to keep my Weaver up and my Sojourn while we back up, and my Monkey. Just make sure no one's dead and make sure my Tracer stays alive too. Also, for some reason our Tracer always needs healing, even 1 HP down. I really don't know. It was the most painful thing. I said, I need healing. You're in the fucking back line. I hate it when DPS do that. I Valk and do stupid shit because, you know. Stupid shit. I died there. We lost point. I tried to back up. I should not have lived there. Thank you to my Life Weaver to actually keeping me alive. I did not mind that grip, but I really wish they would have let me GA instead, because I would not have died there. Or like almost died, because I could have gone a little deeper. I thought Reaper had ult, so I was like backing up. Because he's like fading in.
Oh fuck, I was unmuted. How's it going back there, Shy?
I start singing for some reason. I don't know. I'm bored. This game is boring. I played it too much. I damage my Tracer. They kill the Reaper. I heal my Weaver because, you know, they're my other support. Probably one of the most important people alive. Also, before I was questioning why my Sojourn was in the backline, I am getting multiple ulted. I'm just hiding. I res my Monkey because I know they have good abilities. But unfortunately, my Weaver peeks that, and I try to back up. My Monkey does get it out alive, and my Reaper has ult, so I just hide and then try to go back in the spawn. my Glock out because, you know, gotta be safe. So our Sojourn comes back, Reaper TPs, we keep them alive. They start pushing us in a minute in our spawn. Yep. And I almost died. I, again, should probably have died there. Did I? No. Luckily, I did not. I probably should have. I see D.Va behind, so... And I Valk. I get this off because I hide, and I was planning on Sojourn as my escape method. Did not happen, so I just kind of back up. A lot of things you can get away with in Plat than you can in higher elos. This is a Plat-Diamond game. And then I try to keep my monkey up. Our Weaver does, yet again, another amazing life grab. I damage boost, and I can't really help anyone there, if I'm being completely honest. So I just try to back up. My monkey somehow gets out. No, how, he got out. So I back up, and they have another Reaper ult. I play back with my Life Weaver until they have to go in. We touch point, and they kill the soldier ult, so I'm pretty safe now. But unfortunately, our Tracer C9's it. It's not my job to touch cart there, since I'm the support, and I can heal from range. I could have kept our Tracer up if they played cart. I am damage boosting my Sojourn like normal. And then, yeah, keeping them up. At the current moment, that's all I really need to do. I don't really need to use my GA until then, just so I can get in heal range of our Ram. Try to go off to the side in case I was gonna LOS. Go up to our Sojourn. Our Kiriko can handle healing our Ram. And then we get the point. I want to note that you don't always have to on Mercy heal your tank if your other support is competent enough to. I go with my Sojourn, by the way. It's usually better just to try to damage boost your DPS if they're actually competent. And I know this one is because I'm duoed with them, obviously. Kind of in their backline vibing. You know, I don't really have to do anything. I can just stand still. I will see whatever happens and hear whatever happens, so I'm kind of chilling.
This is the vibe.
Yeah, just damage boosting. We get good picks. I heal my Tracer. I don't want to hinder my Kiriko since I'm the one playing up. I should be the one healing. There wasn't really much to heal. We ult. Or not. And we go into their spawn. Yeah. I will go troll here real quick. I should not have gotten this res off when I go for it. I got it off. The one reason why I went for it was because our Tracer had the pulse bomb going. I somehow still got out alive. I don't know how, but I got out alive. Yes. Anyway. Hence my annoying ass cackling. I do find it annoying. I stay with my Sojourn, keep them up, because they're actually competent, unlike me, on DPS. Which is why I don't play DPS. Yeah, we chase that Hanzo. And we chill. I want to say... this game was interesting. Like, the fact that I had 2 deaths and the other supports total had, like, double digits is kind of insane. Like, honestly, we kind of diffed them. I want to go to a different high ground, really, because I don't like staying in the same spot, but I go back. Staying in the same spot as Mercy isn't always the best thing, especially if they have a dive hero. You become a lot more diveable. Especially when you don't have help from your team. I was just looking to make sure no one was under there because I don't want to get pushed, but no one was, and they killed the people that could have possibly been. I see my Ram actually needs help getting healed, so I heal them. And then I go damage the Ram dies. I just tend to stay with my Sojourn a lot more because I am duoed, and I would not usually play like this all the time. Not. We end up losing this fight in the end, by the way. But, yeah. It looks winnable, right? Yeah, no. My ram dies. I go for the risky ass res. Again, I should not have gotten that off, yet here we are.
There's no way I should have gotten that.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, I'm just damage boosting. I don't want to go in too far because it's not the best idea. I heal my Curie. They die because of Florico, and
You know, we do not live here. That's kind of hard to live here. We're in their spawn. And we go there. Now I'm just trying to wait for regroup, as for some reason my Sojourn regrouped too late. Yeah, they died right after they lived. Pain. Okay, anywho. Yep, we just chilling. I damaged my ram because he can do a lot of damage and doesn't really have to aim that much just to kill their ram. And then I go back to damage. Also, you see my name in the chat a lot. I am assist warrior. I got an assist for, I think, every single kill in this match. On my team. Okay. I see I overhead scan. Oh my. And I just, yeah, don't. There's a Reinhardt in a rack line. You know, we don't know why, but we don't question things in this game at this point. Yeah, I see there's a Widow. I know they can kill them. I GA to them. I try to contest point for a sec. I get the high ground. For some reason, they don't know I'm there. You know, the awareness of these people. They finally see me, and I get res on ram by then. You know, I, again, should not have gotten that res off, but, you know, stupidity of people. I keep my ram up because I'm the only support alive, and I kind of have to heal here.
bro, how am I getting this?
I kind of have to heal bot.
That's my
I am
question.
heal botting right now, like, really hard. But you know what, heal bot isn't always bad when you need to. Generally, you should be damage boosting when you can. Or, like, whenever you have the option, but when you have to heal bot when you're the only support alive, it's not bad, but, you know. Damage boost should be Mercy's primary beam. It assists everyone a lot more. Like, again, I'll have, like, I remember a Mercy game where they are, like, assist if when they have, like, 5 more deaths than I do, and I'm on the losing team.
Man, holy.
And I had 2 deaths. Not even, like, I had 1 death by that point. Like, 3 deaths total in the entire game. And they had, like, 7, and there's, like, their team kept solo ulting me every time I died. That was a game. Interesting. Anywho, I'm just damage boosting my Sojourn now. I couldn't really be on high ground with them because I didn't want to really peek the hit scan, and I wanted to be able to be in a position where I could help Ana with no danger. I back away from that grenade because, you know, taking extra damage is no bueno, and I just damage boost my Sojourn. I pop Valk right when I get it. It is a very strong ult when you can just become Orisa Bongo from Overwatch 1. I ping Mercy so she can die. I wait for her Mercy ult to run out after I ran out mine. And I keep damage boosting because I know my Ana can, like, keep the healing up. And I try to girl boss the Mercy. My Ana unfortunately dies, but we still win the game in the fight. And I go res my Ana because why not? And that is a GG. GG! Yeah.